I've been with my husband for almost 20 years, but about 3 years ago, I was strongly considering divorce, and I want to talk to you about why.
On this episode, a man humbled his toxic wife after she blasted him on social media. Subscribe, and let's dive in. The following clips are shared for commentary, education, and discussion purposes. Viewer discretion is advised.
You gotta take me to the hospital. I can't see when my eyes are closed. I can't see when my eyes are closed. Please take me to the hospital.
The genuine look of concern in her eyes is awesome. My wife, on the other hand, I came downstairs at 1 o'clock in the morning one time, told my wife my stomach hurt really bad, and I think I should go to the hospital. She told me, point blank, quit being a big pussy, you ate too much spaghetti for dinner, go walk around the block. Walked out the door, made it about 30 yards down the street, turned around, came back, crawled back through the front door, reaching for the phone, tell my wife either she was going to take me or I was going to call 911. She winds up taking me, bitching the whole time. I get to the hospital, burst appendix, septic, was in hospital for 3 days. To this day, she's never apologized.
This is why choosing the right partner is life or death for men. With the wrong woman, marriage becomes a prison. You leave, you lose everything, even if you're treated poorly. So it's better to cut them off early.
My husband for almost 20 years, but about 3 years ago, I was strongly considering divorce, and I want to talk to you about why.
Yep, I'm her husband. I'm a pretty lucky guy. I got a lady who cares enough about me that she airs her criticisms out to over 100 million people on the internet.
How do you feel about her telling the world that she was considering divorcing you?
Yeah, I found out about that one when I watched the video. You know, I think it was very brave of her to talk to the world about my faults and none of her own, rather than just wasting time talking to me about them inside the container of our marriage. Where, quite honestly, I probably just messed things up by having a voice. Yeah, she doesn't like that.
And on paper, I have an amazing husband. He is incredibly supportive, he's kind, he's loyal, he's a great dad, he's very hands-on, he's an active participant, he's always present. Like, on paper, what else could I ask for?
And it turns out that off paper, she can demand a lot more. Or she likes to call it, ask for a lot more.
Every night, when we cook dinner, you ask me what to make. Every day, when you drop off the kids at daycare, you ask me what they need in their backpacks. I am the project manager of this home, and I need you to do more.
Dude, is she being serious?
Yeah, and honestly, I feel really bad for taking advantage of her. After a full day of work, when I cook dinner, sometimes I would make the mistake of asking her what to cook. Or before I take kids to daycare in the morning, before I go to work, I would ask, what should I pack them? And that puts a lot of burden on her while I'm handling everything. It's really all in the caption of her video. A woman's love language is not having to ask. Brilliant.
Did you know that's actually not one of the love languages? It's childish and unrealistic.
No, she decided that we decided she shouldn't have to ask. I should just know. And having to always guess exactly what she wants or she'll divorce me has me in a constant stress response. I feel frantic all the time. Manically always just doing everything I possibly can, hoping it's right. And she tells me that's good for our relationship because it shows I care.
And there was this one morning where I woke up, and I went to put something in the trash, and it was overflowing. And I went to get my son's water bottle, and it was in the dishwasher with all the other clean dishes. And I felt so disrespected and unseen and unvalued at that point in time. And I remember texting my husband being like, what happened? Like, why didn't you do this?
Yeah, I told her I was running late for work. Big mistake. So today I took a sick day off work just to get ahead of the chores. And I mean, that's okay. I can just go to work when I'm sick. I always feel more relaxed there anyway.
She heavily criticized you in her video, but she neglected to bring up even one point on what she could do to improve in your relationship.
Yeah, she's never brought one up, so I don't think there's anything there. When she gets home, she gets a UV light out. And if she finds anything, I have to start over.
Where is she right now?
Oh, she's at brunch with friends. Then she's going to the spa. The sound of me cleaning and vacuuming is just too much for her, so she has to get out of the house. But after I get the upstairs done, pick up the kids and make dinner, then she'll come home.
And I felt so frustrated, and I remember thinking, what's the point? What's the point of doing this with someone else? I might as well just do it alone.
Turns out she's bluffing on that. She got me this bad boy for my birthday. It's pretty good. Well, she had me go pick it up, and I paid for it, but I like it.
Do you think if she did leave you, then she would realize all the things that you actually do?
Oh, no. She told me her life would be easier without me.
She announced her divorce online, painting her husband as the villain after 20 years together. That's what happens when social media means more than family.
Every time I have troubles with women, my dad comes up to me and he says, "You're working twice as hard as I did for a woman that's 4 times worse than your mother. So what does that tell you?"
I have to confess something. I think you're gorgeous. What's her name?
I don't think she wants to talk to you.
Who the fuck are you, bitch?
You're interrupting us.
Next time I'll just come with a donut. Excuse me, I just crossed the street to tell you how beautiful you are.
Thank you.
Is that a sign?
No, she's married and has a baby.
What?
She's married and has a baby.
Do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
Do you want to pay for all the bills?
Nah, it's okay. Don't worry. I didn't ask you. Get out! Excuse me. I had to confess something. I think you're gorgeous.
Thanks. Oh, yes, she is. She's had a boyfriend for like 5 years.
Oh, no, that's okay. I was talking to her, not you. I know you have a boyfriend.
No, I'm letting you know she has a boyfriend.
Oh, but she can talk for herself.
I'm reiterating what she just fucking said.
All right, relax. You don't get that. You don't get to talk, okay? You're too.
I absolutely do.
You already look big enough. Don't talk big, too.
Except a coffee or a walk is a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No, we are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up, we're gonna come to the restaurant, we're gonna see your table manners. We're just gonna, study you a bit. I started the egg freezing process. I did some preliminary tests which showed that my egg count is really low. The doctors did tell me that might affect my fertility. My eggs are high quality, but there's just not a lot of them. It's just so sad.
She had sky-high standards, now she's freezing her eggs. And we all know why. Men are tired of being used and disrespected, so it's too late to cry now.
Women.
TikToker lost custody of her kids because of her TikToks.
Then he said, well, to be honest, I would rather a babysitter watch our kids than you.
So this whole situation started a couple of weeks ago when this girl posted a TikTok opening up about her divorce. She basically said that she's getting a divorce and her husband wants full custody of the kids. And apparently she was very upset with the terms that her husband laid out for this divorce, as he only wants her to have supervised weekend visitations with her children. Now, later in her video, she ended up talking about how she moved state without her kids, even though according to her, she was the kids' primary caretaker. Now, people on TikTok just ended up absolutely going at her for this, and eventually she made an update saying that a lawyer told her to stop posting TikTok videos, but for whatever reason, she just decided to keep posting. But she really should have taken this lawyer's advice, because I don't think she'll ever be getting custody after one of the other videos she posted about the situation. So basically in another video, she talked about how her husband said that he would rather have a babysitter watch their kids than her. This is because, according to her, in her own words, she punched a hole in the wall one time because she was really angry. And on a separate occasion during an argument with her husband, she said that she got so mad that she decided to throw a bowl on the floor and it broke. Now, these are just 2 specific incidences that she has admitted to, but thanks to all of the TikToks that she has posted on this entire situation, I truly think she blew any chance that she had at getting custody of her kids.
Lesbian relationships don't last. Well, it is why.
Going to get clipped.
It is why. It is why, because about 75% of divorces are initiated by women. And the simplest explanation for that is that on average, the most unhappy person in the relationship is going to be the woman. Well, why? Well, because on average, she has higher levels of negative emotion. That doesn't necessarily mean that negative emotion doesn't reflect problems in the relationship.
Yeah.
But she's going to be more sensitive to that. Well, so if you put 2 women together,
Too many women file for divorce simply because they get rewarded financially. Marriage has become a hustle, and that's the real issue, as many broke women now see men as a means of getting stable fast.
So this woman posted a video about her spending $11,000 to get a nose job. And then after she got the nose job, she divorced her husband. Now I understand why she got the nose job. Her nose was quite large before. but I don't understand why she separated from her husband. There's an article which says the nose job gave her the confidence to leave her husband. Leaving your husband, the guy who accepted you when you had the large nose, now that you have the small nose, is absurd. That is the opposite of what you should be doing in this situation. You should be grateful that somebody was willing to stay with you for you.
Leaving a man who loved her for who she was just to chase men who would date her for looks? That's not freedom, that's self-destruction.
She belongs to the streets.
And you leave me alone. You're legit dead to me.
I think this gentleman should consider himself to be extremely lucky, because there are some women out there that do have this type of mentality. They don't want men to necessarily listen to the words that they say. They want them to glean the hidden meaning behind it all and then do what they secretly want but won't say.
Like, I can't believe you fucking could do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, heaven forbid a man actually does what a woman says that she wants him to do. That's crazy.
Like, I was legit talking to a guy, and I said, I don't think we should speak anymore. And he goes, okay, haven't heard from him in 5 days. Wow, that was too easy.
See, what they really wanted was for that guy to chase after them so that that little game that they were playing could continue.
The fact that your life just went on like that, like I was nothing.
I mean, that'll happen. A lot of guys, when they figure out that a woman is playing games, will absolutely be more than pleased to leave them alone.
She chose social media over her marriage and ended up humbled. Fellas, invest in yourselves first before anyone else. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.